Hey everyone, and welcome to Love Dogs. Okay, I know this might sound a little impossible. 6 simple words that can make your dog feel loved, like instantly. But here's the secret. Dogs don't just hear us, they feel us. They're total experts at picking up on our tone, our intentions, all that energy we give off. So today, we're going to unlock 6 words that'll show your dog, without a doubt, that they truly belong with you. So just think about this for a second. What if tonight you could use just 6 little words to make that bond with your best friend even deeper? I mean, in a way you never even thought was possible. Look, if you love your dog, you're definitely going to want to stick around for this, because I promise, one of these words might just be the key you've been searching for. All right, so let's get right into it. The first thing you've got to understand is that dogs are, well, they're basically masters of emotion. Seriously, they can sense what we're feeling, sometimes even before we do. And it's not magic or anything like that. It's just that they are so attuned to the energy behind our words. And that's exactly why how we say something matters just as much, if not more, than what we're actually saying. So, how does this all work inside their little heads? In their brain. Let's talk about this simple science behind it all, because this isn't just some nice, fluffy idea. It's actually based on how dogs are literally wired to understand us. And this is where it gets really cool. Science actually gives us the answer. See, there was this study back in 2014 from Utrecht University, and it found that dogs process language a lot like we do. The actual word, the meaning, gets processed in one part of the brain. But the sound, the tone, and the emotion behind it, that gets handled in a totally separate part of the brain. It's amazing, right? It just goes to show they're getting both the message and the feeling. Okay, so keeping all that in mind, let's jump into our first group of words. Now, these words are all about creating this feeling of safety, of belonging, of trust. Think of them less as commands and more as invitations. All right, first up, we have the word come. And I know what you're probably thinking. That's a command, but we're going to completely reframe that today. We're going to transform this word from an order into a warm invitation. Because when you say come in a soft, gentle tone, it's not about obedience anymore. It becomes a promise that something good and safe is waiting for them. Behavioral studies have shown over and over that dogs create these really strong emotional links between a certain tone and an action. So when the word come always means kindness, it builds this incredible connection. So try this tonight. Don't demand it. Just whisper it and see what happens. Create that open, safe space for them. And if you get that little head tilt, oh, that's pure gold. That's trust. Okay, our second word is good. And yeah, you probably say this 100 times a day, right? But its real power isn't in the word itself. It's all in the music, the melody of your voice when you say it. There was actually a study in 2019 from the University of Pisa that found dogs are super responsive to pitch, especially those high, affectionate tones we all use. So that happy, melodic good boy or good girl, it's more than just praise. It's a sound of safety. It's like an anchor for their nervous system that just says, hey, all is well. So here's something to try. Next time they're just chilling out next to you, totally relaxed, just softly say good. And if you get that slow blink back, that's your dog telling you, I feel completely safe with you. All right, let's move on to our third word, and you'll see how these all start to build on each other. The word is here. Now, it sounds so simple, right? Almost ordinary. But when you use it with real intention, it basically maps out where safety and comfort are in your house. What this really comes down to is that your voice, it's like their beacon. It's their North Star. In fact, a really fascinating study from Kyoto University in 2022 showed that dogs can track where you are using only your voice. Think about that. Your voice literally creates their sense of home. So next time they're scared, maybe there's a thunderstorm rolling in, don't chase after them. Just sit down nearby and gently, softly say, here. It tells them, I'm right here, I'm your safe place, and you belong right here next to me. Okay, ready for the next set? These next few words are all about providing immediate comfort. They're about really locking in that feeling that you and your dog, you're an unbreakable team. Coming in at number 4 is the word okay. And this one is so powerful. I want you to think of it like a reset switch for your dog's entire nervous system. It can bring a sense of calm almost instantly. Here's why. Dogs are basically emotional mirrors. Studies from the University of Lincoln have confirmed that they pick up on our tiny signs of stress, and it actually affects them physically. A tight, stressed out voice, it can raise their heart rate. But a soft, calm voice can literally slow it down. So let's say they make a mistake and they kind of freeze up. You know that look? Just whisper, "It's okay." I'm telling you, you can literally watch their shoulders drop as all that tension just melts away. It's the ultimate signal that says, we're safe. We're in this together. And now for word number 5, and it's a big one, love. We know this word is powerful for us, and believe me, it can be just as powerful for them. But here's the thing. For dogs, it has nothing to do with the dictionary definition. It's all about the feeling they hear in your voice. Think about it. When you say the word love and you really truly mean it, you kind of stretch it out, right? You soften your tone. Well, researchers actually have a name for this. They call it dog-directed speech. Basically, it's baby talk. And a 2022 study confirmed that dogs respond super strongly to this way of speaking. Slower, softer, a little higher pitched. It's the warmth they're connecting with. So give this a try. Sit close to them, whisper the word love, and just let the sound hang in the air for a moment. That connection you feel right then, oh yeah, that's real. And that brings us to our final word, number 6. And honestly, this might just be the most important sound in their entire world. And that is their name. I mean, think about it. It's the one sound that's been tied to every single act of love they've ever known. Right from day one, their name has meant dinner time, walkies, cuddles, safety, everything good. A 2019 study from the University of Tokyo even found that dogs recognize their own names so distinctly, they can pick it out even when a total stranger says it. So here's the crucial part. You have to always connect their name with warmth and kindness. Never, ever with anger. Because when you say their name softly, it's not a command. It's a confirmation. It's the sound of home. It's you telling them, you belong here. So there you go. 6 simple, everyday words that hold so much power. And now, it's your turn. It's your turn to start speaking this beautiful, simple language with your dog. Let's just run through them one last time. We have come, good, here, okay, love, and of course, their name. Just remember, these are more than just words. They're tools. And when you use them with care and kindness and real intention, you're creating a language of love that your dog is going to understand perfectly. And you know, that's really the heart of this whole thing. You don't have to be a perfect trainer. You don't need all these fancy, complicated techniques. You just need to be honest. You need to be soft. Because at the end of the day, all our dogs really need is for us to mean it. So now I want to hear from you. Which one of these words gets the biggest reaction from your dog? What did they do? Tell me your story down in the comments below. I promise I read every single one. And who knows, your story might just be the one that helps another person and their dog feel a little more connected. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you're looking for more simple but really powerful ways to deepen that bond you have with your dog, please make sure you subscribe to Love Dogs. We would absolutely love to have you as part of our community.